Hello friends, I hope everyone is healthy. Friends, the model number of the aircraft you are currently seeing on the screen is MC-130 Commando 2. This is a highly specialized and modern multi-mission aircraft of the United States Air Force Special Operations Commando, AFSOC. The United States has equipped this specialized aircraft of the Lockheed Martinet series with all the technology of its modern secret jamming system so that this aircraft can enter the enemy's country and take its commanders and conduct secret missions and return again, and the enemy country's radar system cannot detect them in any way. The recent ambush inside Venezuela and the commanders entered was carried out using this famous aircraft. But this mission was carried out, and the United States has made these aircraft in such a way that it can fly very low to the ground and conduct secret missions. Even during special operations, the U.S. MH-60 MHS Fortive 7 and the steel-rotor CV-22 offset aircraft or helicopters can refuel at such low altitudes. Look, the aircraft was in the news for conducting missions and secret attacks in Venezuela. However, recently, this aircraft has come into the news again in the case of Iran, because this aircraft is now making major preparations to conduct regular missions inside Azerbaijan near the very border of Iran, and it has now reached Azerbaijan through Turkey, flying from the United States in an unprecedented manner. This very important step has been reported by the international media very seriously. Because Venezuela was attacked with this aircraft and commando missions were conducted with this aircraft, currently this aircraft is located at the Joint Air Force Base of Azerbaijan and Israel, which is located very close to the Iranian border, and at least 2 such aircraft are located there, where hundreds of U.S. commanders can be carried. The U.S. has made it clear this time that it is not just airstrikes or missile strikes. It wants to carry out commando attacks inside Iran, just like they did inside Venezuela. And if they can capture even one of the 6 people on Iran's hit list, it will be a game changer for the U.S., and a new horizon will be opened for the establishment of U.S. dominance worldwide. This is what the U.S. thinks. The U.S. does not want to conduct its military attacks on a large scale inside Iran. They mainly want to attack through their Delta Force, whose official name is Fast Special Forces Operational Detachment Delta. It is one of the most elite and secret commando special forces in the world, which is equivalent to Navy SEAL Team 6. Look, the number of this special force is not very high, only 1,000 to 2,000 operators plus support staff. This is the total number, but they are very well equipped with modern weapons and very trained. The United States has formed this force with all the special capable soldiers from its entire military and whose identities are never revealed. In Venezuela, the new United States has used a new weapon called sonic bomb to conduct this secret mission, which creates a new electromagnetic pulse and makes all the other ground forces of the enemy mentally unemployed. They cannot understand what is really happening. Even their physical complications start. When this weapon is used, they will resist, let alone save their own lives. The United States has achieved great success using this sonic bomb weapon against Venezuela. Now the United States wants to use this sonic bomb weapon in a military mission against Iran. The United States has not revealed much about their new sonic bomb weapon. Venezuela has not disclosed information about how this weapon worked or what kind of weapon it is. Only Donald Trump said that a powerful weapon was used, which is a sonic bomb. As is known, it is a long-range acoustic device, but it is known as LRAD. It is a type of sound cannon that can shoot 140 decibels, which means it can shoot focused sound like a jet engine. Using this type of weapon, the United States has achieved great success against the military forces of the Delta Force in Venezuela. They basically did not let them stand, because whenever Delta Force used this sonic bomb technology, immediately the military resistance members of the organization and other special forces in Venezuela became mentally disabled, and due to various physical complications, they could not develop any kind of resistance. Now the United States wants to use this sonic bomb technology and Delta Force to enter Iran and capture at least 2 to 4 high-ranking Iranian officials. That is why their Delta Force and their Delta Force special aircraft are currently patrolling the Iranian border near the Venezuelan coast. A simple equation plan on paper and the ability to implement it on the battlefield are two different things. There is no guarantee that the United States will achieve the same success against Iran using the same technology as the US military has been able to conduct in Venezuela, because past history shows that every time the United States has tried to conduct such a special forces operation against Iran, they have failed. When the Islamic Revolution took place in Iran in 1980, the Iranian revolutionaries of that time completely surrounded and besieged the US embassy. Although about 200 to 300 days passed on the issue, the United States could not rescue their embassy staff. They also conducted a famous mission called Desert Eagle, which failed inside Iran due to Desert Storm, and later the US paid a huge financial penalty to all those embassy workers. History testifies that it is very unrealistic to conduct such an adventurous mission of Delta Force against Iran, and since the current Chinese military officials have a lot of experience with the Iranian Special Forces and other military members in the context of Venezuela, they have learned a lot and are very well equipped with Chinese technical assistance and intelligence cooperation. Now the point is to be seen. If the US does this against Iran to intimidate, it is one thing, but if it wants to implement it in a practical sense, military experts say that the US is likely to suffer a lot, especially the soul of Delta Force may be buried inside Iran, where Iran is using Chinese bodyguards and their highest technology along with the special forces for the security of their new high-ranking officials. Now the point to be seen is their confidence that the US can do whatever it wants in all places and all countries if it wants. Now how much success can their Delta Force and this secret technological aircraft bring against Iran? So friends, goodbye for today. See you again with a new video. Until then, everyone stay well, stay healthy. Thank you.